What's up, 10 Scale Squad? How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. That means it's time for wrenching. And today we are going to be working on my HPI E10 Drift. You have not seen this car in a while. That's because the last time I drove it, the motor just got nuclear meltdown hot. And so today we're going to put a little bit better motor in it. Something that's not quite as spicy, but should still work fine for drifting, which is what this thing does really well. I see Peter Griffin's in the house. King Wally, of course, is sitting right here.
What's up, guys?
Island RC Duke in the house. How's it going, my man? Anthony in the house. Thanks for tuning in. So we're going to get right to it. I'm going to be wrenching on this, but Ethan is going to keep an eye on the comments. So hopefully I get to everyone's comments. So if you have a question, drop it in the doodle down below. And yeah, if I'll try and keep an eye on them, but if I don't catch them, Ethan will probably make me aware of what's happening. Before we get started, everybody can hear me, right? Everybody can hear me. We're all good. Everyone's happy. We like it. We're good. Edwin, what's going on, dude? A newbie. Well, we're all kind of newbies here, man. I wouldn't worry about it too. I wouldn't worry about it too good. All right, cool. Looks like everybody can hear me, so I'm gonna switch to our super professional, fancy schmancy. Like that transition there, YouTube? I'm gonna switch to this camera so you can kind of see what I'm doing, and we'll get cracking without any further ado. Bing, bam, pow. And stick around because I've got something super special to show you after we get this thing all donezo and put together. So stick around till the end. So this is my HPI D10 Drift Mobile, and I first got this thing and I absolutely hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it more than any drift car I ever had. I was just pretty disappointed with just the super low quality of everything. I mean, it had like plastic, like everything was plastic. It had friction shocks front and back. You couldn't even add oil to them if you wanted to. And it was not, I wouldn't say that it's cheap either. So I spent just as much money as I did buying the car as aftermarket parts. I got a bunch of stuff from Hot Racing and Integy and just started throwing money at this thing. And now it drives really well. It drifts really well. It performs really well. But I had a fancy motor in it and I absolutely nuked it. So today we are going to be putting in a 20 turn. This is a Dynamite, just a little cheapo Dynamite brushed motor. This probably came out of something I had, but today we're going to put it in the HPI. Nuno, what's going on, man? Happy Wednesday. So I've got this aftermarket Hot Racing aluminum motor mount that I'm going to throw in it.
Neat.
Super fancy. That's how we do.
That's what Edward likes. They like fancy.
They like fancy?
I said the only thing fancy about us are our beers.
For reals.
Hello from Portugal.
Hello from Portugal? What's up, dude? Never been? Like to go?
Pitbull's not the only one worldwide around here.
Right, for real. Okie doke. I still haven't gotten actual Allen drivers. Like, I'm still using these little, like, L wrench things, which are absolute pain, but, you know, if anyone's got a good recommendation for some cheap Allen drivers, let me know. I'm getting about fed up with this thing, so.
Those MIPs or whatever they are look nice.
MIPs? Yeah,
those are,
MIPs look nice, but they're crazy
yeah, they
expensive.
are.
I like cheap. I like cheap guys. I'm a cheap dude. So there is the motor mount installed. And I can't really remember how this goes together exactly. Oh, I think I've already screwed it up. Yeah, because that needs to go in there like such as. Yeah. Yeah, I've screwed that up. That's alright. It's so much fun, I enjoy doing it twice. $12 on tower for a driver's? Really? What brand is that? PG, Peter Griffin. Carl, what's up, dude? He's here for the party, clearly. Well, I've got news. You're in the you're in the wrong place. Everyone in the chat, Carl, I don't know if you are aware of this, but Carl owns Hidden Motorsports, and he built a super awesome LS powered BMW kart. The thing is all gutted and caged, and it's got a twin turbo LS motor in it. And he just put it on the dyno, and the thing made like almost 900 horse, I think.
It was, I believe, 956 horsepower, 988 torque. I'm actually part of that as well.
Yeah, there you go.
You can check him out at Klaus the Barbarian or Hidden Motorsports. They do all kinds of BMW performance, tuning, maintenance, a few other things as well, but mainly BMW. Yeah, it's a wild, mean machine.
Caesar, thanks for subscribing, dude. Welcome to the cool club. So yeah, if you like twin turbo LS powered BMWs,
Yeah, that's
check
right
out
up your alley.
check out Hidden Motorsports. Super cool. All right, so these wires are just obnoxiously long. Obnoxiously long. Like why? Why? Oh, and it just barely fits in there. Oh, it just barely fits.
Duratrax drivers are like $12.
Duratrax drivers are $12 for real.
Is that a piece for like a pack? How does that work? Usually you only get one, maybe two or three when you buy those packs.
Anthony says every car should have an LS motor. Anthony, of course, is a big Chevrolet fan. How do you guys feel about putting LS motors in cars that aren't Chevys? Is that like does that go against the purity, or do you have the opinion that nothing is sacred and LS swap the world?
My 100% favorite bumper sticker I've ever seen was on the back of a Mustang. It said "Built Ford Tough with Chevy Stuff."
Built Ford tough with Chevy stuff. I like it.
That's if you ever hear me say that in the channel or any of the videos, that's where that originally came from.
Right. Trax is tough with Red Cat stuff.
Yep. Which is odd because I think you honestly have more Traxxas powered Red Cats than Red Cat powered Red Cats.
I might, dude.
Because it only takes about one or two. Everything else has almost been swapped, changed out, or something.
Yeah, I put the good thing about those Traxxas Titan motors is you can buy them like in a pack of 12 for like $5 and run them until you overheat the crap out of them and nuke them and throw another one in. Not bad. Not too shabby.
When will you do another video driving the HPI E10 Nissan? R34 GTR.
You mean the one that I'm working on? This guy right here? Soon, man. Soon, soon, soon. The whole reason that I am putting this car back together is because I really want to drive it. I really, really, really want to drive it. I've got another 1/10 scale touring car in the mail. So I'm hoping that that arrives sometime, I don't know, in a week or so. And I think it would be cool to take a look at both of them side by side and maybe some other super cheap budget drift options as well. So if you like going sideways, how much money does it really take to go sideways? I'm thinking like I'm thinking like $200. That's probably about the sweet spot. You can definitely spend more and have nicer stuff, but I think like if you just want to go sideways reliably and decently, I think that's about what you got to spend.
Where are you at?
I don't know.
Like Edwin said, I just added Raystar 3650 sensorless brushed waterproof motor 60 amp VSC 3900 kV on my Red Cat Volcano. Running it
Whoa!
on 3S.
Holy
Edwin,
bejesus!
you are a maniac. I
Good.
thought my Granite was wild.
Edwin, have you run it on that system yet? Are the diffs still alive? That seems a bit excessive, bro.
It does. But I mean, everybody swore up and down I would blow axles out my Granite instantly, and
Yeah, I'm surprised you
those things
haven't.
have been. Some people have better luck with certain things than others.
I am amazed that you haven't.
I am too. I am too.
Ooh, that's a tight mesh there. I don't like it.
Speaking of, Nuno says, speaking of though, I just got an Arma Sentin. This thing rips.
Nice.
Yes, they do. Is it the new V3 version, Nuno?
Yeah, dude, did you get the new Armacetin with the new fruity colors? Or did you do what I did and buy one secondhand on eBay from a sketchy dude?
Boros says, I can't wait for that video. There is one for £100 in the UK. All right, offering 50 and then take the other 50 for upgrades.
There you go.
It'll need it.
It's not a bad mesh there.
People who are incapable of liking more than one thing or are teamers are the downfall of humanity. LOL, not really. It's true. I'm not sure where that came from. I'm not sure what you're talking there, RC Mindset. Edwin says it's running like a beast. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Those volcanoes are always cool, but those diffs were not their strong point.
I own a volcano, as a matter of fact. I just remembered that. I own a volcano. Yeah, mine is not fast. I've never put a GPS on it, but I'm guessing maybe 17 mile an hour is what that'll do, if that. It's not fast.
Nuno says the orange one.
The orange one.
They really only come in orange and green until the V3s are different colors, aren't they?
His Sentin is orange?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen an orange Sentin, although I am colorblind.
Yeah, they do. They're green, that bright green like my Granite is, and then an orange, I believe.
Son of a gun. This is just.
Mistaken.
This is not. This mesh is awful.
Oh, let me see. How about a Granite challenge with your friend and loser shaves his beard? Neither one of us want to shave, and he already lost.
Bull crap. Shenanigans. All right, here's the thing. My Granite right now is in a million pieces because, spoiler alert, I'm working on a video about different things that you can do to a Granite to make it awesome. Not just another 1/10 scale basher truck. Something kind of unique, a little different, and I'm all about a beard challenge because I'm confident. I am confident that my Granite building skills are just as good, if not better than yours, Ethan. Although we'll have to limit it. We'll have to come up with some rules though, because
Well,
like,
I'm not buying another one to change anything, so I don't really. I'm not putting my beard on the line for anything because I'm not shaving it. So
yeah,
not happening.
because you're confident in my granite building abilities.
No, just because there's no way I'm shaving a beard. That's just a silly bet. I do it just to do it.
I saw earlier Anthony RC show off. Funny, my $100 exceed comes with more upgrades than the $300 Vitera. Yeah, dude. I watched your video back in the Hellride 16 days of your Vitera, and I was amazed that that thing was so slow. But I know that you geared it up. If I remember correctly, you geared it up, and it finally woke that thing up. But yeah. I was a little disappointed because those things look so cool. I almost bought one, but that's how this thing was too. This thing, like, you watch videos on it and everyone's like, "Oh, it's awesome! It's HPI. It drifts real well. You don't have to do anything to it. It's set up for drifting. Blah blah blah." And then I got one and I was like, "Whoa, this thing
I
sucks."
got I got an explosion of stuff here. I must have caught up.
All right.
Barbecue, we did not miss you. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, barbecue? Happy Wednesday,
Um,
dude.
Edwin said I love it on 2S 31 mile an hour. On
Holy
3S it does 41 no
Holy
lie.
moly, that is cooking for a little
It is.
volcano. Those poor diffs.
Yeah.
Those little hamsters inside those diffs are just like getting whooped.
The Island RC Duke says the tools I have are Traxxas brand. I won them. They are 20, 30 something on Amazon.
That's not so bad.
No.
Are they Traxxas tough, RC Duke? LOL.
Vatera is smooth. I own one. Vatera way better for drifting than HPI. Ooh.
Ooh.
You haven't seen my
Well,
Camaro.
yeah, I mean, HPI. Here's the thing about HPI. HPI does legitimately make some really, really good drift chassis. For example, the HPI Sprint 2 drift, that thing, belt driven, super smooth, incredibly smooth. Those things are great. This is just not that at all. But oh well. Of course, this is shaft driven instead of belt driven. But yeah.
RC Mindset earlier with the one-minded Teamsters comment was talking about LS motors. The question whether people believe they can or can't be put to other vehicles.
What about it?
That's what his comment was earlier to
Oh,
the one we weren't sure.
dang it.
People
This.
who are incapable of liking more than one thing, or
Oh,
are
right.
Teamsters, are the downfall of humanity.
Yeah, yeah.
Not really, but true. No, I agree. I mean, to jump back to that, if 10 years ago, if you would have told me I'd want to own a Honda, I would have laughed at you hysterically until I probably had snot coming out of my nose.
What Honda do you want to own?
Any like late '90s, early 2000s speeder that I can just stick a $300 eBay turbo kit on because it's fun.
I
That's all.
guess.
That's all. Just, but if
Guess.
you would have told me I wanted to do that, I'd been crazy. But just to see what they're capable of doing, watching some of the channels and the power they make on stock blocks, stock platforms by just sticking cheap stuff on it, and they run them and they last. It last longer than what some people put a lot more money into more expensive stuff, comparable. But it opened my mind to other stuff, and yeah, I agree. You got to open your mind to a lot of other stuff.
Hey man, I I raced a Honda, like real race, like a big legit car, not a 10th scale car. But yeah, we raced a Honda, a 1994 Honda EX hatch for 24 hours. We went endurance racing with that thing, and we bought the car for $700, I think, like $700. We bought basically just the shell. Was able to find a pretty good used motor and rebuilt the thing for a few $100, and And you know, all the stuff to put it together was super duper cheap, and we went endurance racing with that thing and had an absolute blast. We weren't the fastest car out there by any means, but you know, it is what it is. All right, I've got the mesh as good as it's going to get there. This is the one cool thing about the D10 platform. As you can see, the motor is actually in the front of the vehicle, and all your electronics, even the servo is like center mounted. The servo is pretty far back on the chassis. I mean, here's the rear wheels, and that's your steering servo right here. So
And you can actually change that.
you can change it. They make this in a touring car platform as well, where everything is basically reversed. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I really like the layout. I think it's clever. Um, but and now that I have put $250 worth of upgrades in it, it drives pretty well too. But I would certainly hope so.
Good.
So motor is in, the mesh is set. I just popped my little cheapo little heat sink on the motor. It's a 20 turn motor, and stock this comes with I think a 28 if I remember correctly. So we're gonna have a little bit more jam. Um, Other than that, I put full ball bearings in this thing. It had some bearings in it before. It had some bushings, but I put full ball bearings in it. All aluminum motor plates, aluminum drive shaft, aluminum short shafts, aluminum dog bones, aluminum diff cups, aluminum hubs, aluminum brake rotors, which don't do anything other than look cool, and brake calipers, which don't do anything other than look cool. It's got digressive, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got digressive Integy shocks in the front. So really, really cool suspension setup, and it does handle very, very well. But boy, I had to just chuck money at this thing. The best part about it, though, and one of the great things that I love about HPI is just this super awesome body. I know it's pretty hard to see on the live stream, but this body is super detailed, really, really scale, looks awesome, and yeah, I backed it with Gorilla Tape, so hopefully it lasts a little while because I am kind of hard on this thing.
Yeah. Hey, Balloon's in the house. What's up?
What's up, Chris? Good to see you, brother. Chris Vallone just got a arm of felony. Chris got a felony, and he got it on video. So if you haven't seen any of Chris's videos, his channel is called Vallone's RC Hobby. He's got some awesome, awesome, awesome videos.
He recently started doing like an interview
Yeah.
style, and they're really good. Check those out. I don't know if he's done a third one yet. He did two of them so far. They were both really awesome.
Yeah.
Check those out.
What else we got?
That's kind of up around. I'm up to date. I missed I missed one up a little higher. Michael Huber said, "What's up, 10 Skill Squad? I'll be wrenching on my Fortec drift setup here shortly."
Nice.
Yours did not end up being the greatest drifter. It wasn't bad, but that thing seemed to want to go fast more than hang out.
The Traxxas Fortec has a really weird offset as far as wheels, like the back wheels. I don't know or I guess that has a lot of back spacing. I don't know what the back spacing on those rear wheels are, but it's crazy big. So any just like off the shelf drift wheels and tires that you throw on there is not gonna work very well. But I know that Traxxas makes drift wheels and tires specifically for the Fortec, and those are pretty cool.
They look awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
They do look awesome.
Unfortunately, come with that Traxxas price tag too.
Yeah, well, but it is what it is.
If they held up like the ones that came with my HPI, the Falcon ones, I would be completely happy with that price though. It bothers me to pay that much money knowing I'm intentionally going out and just chewing through.
Yeah, for sure. What body do you have on your Fortec, man? Do you have the the Mustang, the Ford GT, the Cadillac. I think they make another one too, don't they?
I'm not
Oh,
sure on that
let
one.
me let me know what
And
Ford Tech you have, man.
I know Nuno said something about he had a TT01 Drifter. I'm not sure if the car isn't that good or if I suck at drifting, but I can't do much with it. And then barbecue followed up with I have one of those as well. And then Nuno drifting, mostly throttle control. I'm on off throttle and burst the whole time. It
Ooh,
seems to
yeah.
help.
Yeah, throttle control. I mean, the thing about drifting is you really do kind of steer with the throttle. The
Yes.
throttle is going to determine how far sideways you're getting, right? How far around you want to bring how how far sideways you're going to get. Um, yeah,
Surface makes a
yeah. Surface
huge
makes a big difference as
difference.
well, for sure.
We bounce between two different lots. That one is I don't know, asphalt, and the other one's I don't know what
Concrete.
concrete. Is it concrete?
The when we went warehouse drifting, that's concrete, and that was
The
awesome.
two offices next door. One's like a chip and seal kind of, and then the
Yeah.
other one's like a smooth blacktop.
Tennis
Big
courts.
difference.
Tennis courts are a good place to do some drifting. Um,
Just
I've
don't
been
get
thinking
caught.
I've been thinking about making like a how-to video on how to drift. So let me know down below if that's something you would like to see, and if so, we'll make it happen. All right. So I promised that once I got this thing all put back together, that I would show you something pretty interesting, and something interesting I have. So here's a little spoiler alert. Um, something I put a poll out recently on the channel about when we hit 1,000 subs, and I asked what everybody wanted to see, and overwhelmingly people wanted to see budget builds or budget RCs. So I got some, and re- all of them that I reviewed, all of them that I bought, I kept noticing the same thing. People were like, put a brushless system in it, put a brushless system in it, put a brushless system in it. And so I thought, okay, well, what would be a good budget RC that just comes with a brushless system? Like, how little can you spend to get a brushless RC? And here's one that costs $100. This is a $100 brushless RC. I just got it in the mail today. I haven't run it. I haven't even really looked at it that close, but here it is. So you and me together on the internet, we're gonna take a look at this thing, and you guys can tell me what you think. So this is, I don't even know what brand this is. I couldn't tell you. It came from Banggood, right? It came from across the pond. Actually, it came from Canada, believe it or
Actually,
not.
yeah.
Came from Canada, French Canada.
I knew I smelled maple.
Yeah, it smells of maple syrup. Um, and here it is. Yeah, it's brushless. There you can see it's got a little brushless motor in it. And this is a 380 sized brushless motor. So, not like a 540 or a 550, not something big. Um, but yeah, it's got one. I know that Joe from OMGRC got one, and he didn't like it. He thought that it was a little bit of a turd, but it's got some good headlines. It's got like a normal size servo. It's got a brushless motor.
Michael,
It's got all ball bearings in it. It's got a two-in-one receiver. Yeah, but I mean you can run 2S lipo in it. It's got a metal drive shaft. It's got metal looking shocks. I mean, they look metal. I don't know if they are, but yeah. And it comes with a spoiler, so let's put the spoiler on it. What were you saying?
Michael Huber called it. It's the XLFX03. That is correct.
That is correct. Yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you,
The
Michael.
X03A to be exact. That is the brushless version. The X03 is the brushed.
And it's got that marking on it, which looks like something another brand puts on their vehicles.
11 Charlie RC in the house. What's up, buddy?
11 Charlie RC, what's going on, dude? Howdy, howdy. Anyway, so this comes with a spoiler, so what the heck? Let's put the spoiler on it and see if that makes it look any better. I mean, that's going to make it go faster, right?
RC mindset. I have 3 Vortex. Does anyone else feel like me? I keep all my original Vortex bodies in a bag, never used. I purchased a cheap body from Bangy, used that, and then put the OG on for display. Actually, we had a Camaro and a Mustang, so no, we instantly sent our original bodies out and trashed them. Actually, I trashed mine. His looks a little better.
Trashed.
But I will give Trashless on that body. That body for the Mustang looks sick.
Oh yeah, it's super
and
scale,
it is
man.
Very sturdy. Like we have set that into many walls and things, and it has held up much better than my HPI body has.
Bam. Yeah, those Vortex bodies are sick. The Cadillac CTS V body looks incredible.
They do.
That looks super great.
I want one just because of that body.
Looks will be deceiving, I hear. Yeah, well, if it is a turd, I wonder if we could polish a turd. I wonder what it would take to make this thing. If it is a turd, and I know Joe, he didn't like his, but I'm gonna give this thing a fair rundown. But if it is a turd, maybe we can polish it. What are some things that we can do to make this thing maybe be worth it for $100? I mean,
for $100, I will see if Mythbusters was truly plausible.
This is the same price as a WL Toys 144001, and the headlines are better. You got a brushless system. You got a 1/10 scale instead of a 1/14 scale. So we'll see. We'll give it a fair shake. Oh, I'm telling you, this spoiler is going to make all the difference in the world here.
Absolutely, they always do.
Dude, this thing is looking stellar. It's held on with 2 itty bitty little Phillips head screws. That is quality there. My Mustang body for the Vortex is my basher bod. Are you not a Ford fan? Oh, well, that doesn't work at all, does it?
It ain't a true thing if it ain't got a big wing.
That's right. Whoa! Can't even hold on to it. But it does come with it comes with extra body clips. It comes with metal wheel wrench, which is something that a lot of companies are getting away from nowadays. It seems like a lot of people just use plastic wheel wrenches for some reason, which I don't think is ever a good idea. But
take a small moment to appreciate that beautiful boat floating by.
Is it wood?
It is. I believe.
Oh, that's yeah, that is. I know him. I won't say his name on the live stream though because I don't have his consent.
It is an absolute beautiful 40s, 50s.
Yeah, I think it's like a 47 Chris Craft. It's got a Chrysler truck motor in it. Really cool. This is broken. This is broken, Ethan. This screw won't go in. What the heck? Am I doing something wrong? How is that a thing? I might need a longer screw. I'm screwing it up, that's for sure. Hoorah! What's up, dude? Happy Wednesday. Glad you're here. I'm putting the world's sketchiest spoiler on the world's cheapest brushless RC car.
RC show off 540 brushless, but no, it's a.
It is a 380 brushless motor. But it looks like you could probably put a 540 brushless motor on it, or a 540 sized motor on it. Hey, you might be better switching to a brushed motor for all I know. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Brushed lives matter.
Brushed motors matter.
Well, not the way we treat them. They don't live long.
Well, yeah, the screw like isn't long enough. Like it doesn't engage.
Does it
Neither
come
one
with,
of them
does
are.
it come with the different ones?
No, but I've got some other screws here that
Let's
might
see.
look like
I
they're a
just
little
buy
longer.
$15 pre-painted TC bodies from Amazon when I buy a new car. Then I tear that on up, and instead of a good body, you literally resale the Traxxas body later for a third of the original cost.
Right.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Honestly, sometimes the way the body looks is kind of why I like it, and
Right.
I I like so I run them. I have actually have two of the uh granite bodies that are green. I like them. I really do, and I think painting them and building them is half the fun as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But speaking of cheap bodies, the um, the Mazda RX-7 body that I have on the logo for the channel, that thing is on sale right now on Banggood for $10, and it comes with like a wing and mirrors and a couple other things too, which is less than what I paid for it.
And
So
honestly, it's made of a really flexible
yeah,
plastic that thing took a lot of beating. That we thought it would self clear, and it did not
no,
as
it
much
sure
as
did
we thought
not.
it would.
Yeah, she's a low girl. So if you're interested in picking up an RX-7 body, I actually have a link to it on my channel. If you go to the community tab and you scroll down a little ways, there's a link to it. And you can pick that up. And for $10, I mean, freaking awesome. So I bought like two of them. Just for spares. This is not working, Ethan. It just doesn't go in there. I need some longer screws or some more aggressive screws or something. Or I need to glue it in there. WTF,
Let me
dude.
see.
You want to go for it?
Yes, I do.
Go for it, man. Jiminy Crickets.
I already found what happened.
Put it in.
Okay,
Stuff it in. Spit on it.
I already did.
Ethan's going to work on that thing. So I will chat to you guys. Hoorah, what up, fellas? I think I already read that one. RC Days, hi there. What's going on, RC Days? I'm glad you're here. RC Mindset. We've all got the RC Mindset here. Five Fortress RC, Jody's in the house. What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna take a look at this $100 brushless RC car very, very soon. We've got some other awesome stuff coming up. There are I think I've got three RC vehicles in the mail, including one that I've wanted for a really, really long time, or at least I've wanted to mess around with it for a really, really long time. And that's going to be a super fun video. Um,
This is definitely stripped.
isn't it? It's a bummer, isn't it? Did you get it in there somewhat tight?
Oh, yeah, it's
somewhat tight.
it's in the slot. Like I got it in there, but they just don't grab anything.
Might have to shoe goo it. Well, did you grab those other screws? Here's the screws with like a more aggressive thread on it. You can try that if you want.
Where did these?
But anyway, I had those. Those were just spares that
Oh.
I had.
That's
Anyway, there's pretty exciting stuff coming up. RC Addicts Garage says, so I talked to Kyosho yesterday. What did Kyosho have to say? Hopefully good stuff. Have you guys seen the new Kyosho Camaro, the Mini Z? That thing looks pretty awesome. I know that Joe from OMGRC got one, so there will almost certainly be a video about it very, very, very soon. Yeah. So there's some pretty exciting stuff coming up. I'm waiting to run the Challenger again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we gotta get all those things together. We've got like a Kyosho Phaser, a Traxxas 4Tech, an HPI Sprint 2. We've got the HPI D10. What else do we have? A Red Cat Lightning, Red Cat Thunder. We've got a bunch of 10 scale touring cars that I think would make a really cool video. I've things that are pretty inexpensive all the way up to stuff that's pretty pricey. some of those, like the HPI Sprint 2, I think those are like $350 or something, isn't it?
AB, sir, one mounted spoiler.
Boom. Oh yeah, that's on there.
Uh-oh.
Good job. What you do?
What did that come out of?
Oh, I brought that as well.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if I needed a spacer for anything. So there it is. There you have it. The spoiler is on. Let's look at it with the body on, shall we? Oh yeah, we have all the ingredients now. Dude. I love it. Oh.
I just realized we could put a hefty ramp at the top of this hill.
Right? Dude, we could do some damage out here for sure.
To the moon.
What?
When the river freezes.
Oh, I've done that before.
Ramp off into a frozen river?
Yeah, you're going out there if it lands on its lid, though. There she be. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks really cool. I dig it. I approve. Comes with a 2S LiPo battery, brushless motor, big chunky tires. I dig it. It has a metal chassis brace skid plate thing here on the bottom. We won't peel that. We'll save that. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. For $100, brushless. Why not? We're going to see if this thing is worth your hard-earned money. And if it's not worth your hard-earned money, we're going to see what it takes to make it worth
how little
of your hard-earned money it takes to make this thing actually worth it. So bet your bottom dollar that you're going to see this thing flying through the air, Dukes of Hazzard style, real soon. Boom! I'm excited. That'll be fun.
I'm sorry. Jeff said dealers should have them next week. Rep said they overextended themselves in the orders. That happens, especially on a new release.
Oh, cool. Right on. So they're not doing any drop shipping on the Mercedes. I know that. So we have to wait for whoever we bought them from to actually get them in stock before they ship them to us, which is a little bit of a bummer, but whatever. I didn't pay for shipping, so it's certainly not on me. But yeah, I'm excited. Did anyone else other than me and who else ordered one? Jeff C. bought one, I'm pretty sure. Did anyone else order the Kyosho Phaser Mark II Mercedes? I'm really excited for that. RC Mindset. I've been buying RPM body protectors. They are like just little pieces of plastic on top of Traxxas and other models that protect vehicle from being destroyed when it flips. You can tailor them. I have seen those. In fact, my brother has one for his Losi that he uses as a body shell. He's like, yeah, it fits. Whatever. I don't have to, because his Losi is like 30 years old. He's got a JRX2 Pro SE. So it's 30 years old. It's got a lot of vintage parts on it. He doesn't want to destroy his old vintage Losi body, so he uses one of those. Pretty cool. I dig it. I approve.
We got Bush Beer Bro with a bunch of questions.
Bush Beer Bro? Dude, little dirt never hurt. We like cheap. We like cheap beer and expensive whiskey.
And expensive RCs.
And expensive RCs. And cheap. Yeah. I like cheap RCs and expensive boats.
Jessica says, hey everyone, I love it. Want one. Wait till you see.
Hey everyone,
I love it first.
I love it. Want one. Well, yeah. We haven't run it yet. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what it is. Nice. Thirst and talk is the best, huh? Nice. Thirst and talk is the best, huh? I'm not sure what that means. Jessica says, hi, Ethan. Hi. Adult beverages, for sure. Yeah, I like cheap beer. I'm sorry. I work at a brewery where, where you can spend just about as much as you want on beer. And I like that kind of beer too. But for wrenching Wednesdays and hanging out with the bros and running RCs, Busch Light's where it's at, man. Busch Light's every day. Maybe not every day, but a lot. I'm telling you, we're the drinking channel with an RC problem. That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, nice, no prob. You do you, bros. Oh yeah, well, that's what we do every day.
What we do best.
I had the similar brushed. Oh, the what is that thing called? I can't remember what that truck is called anymore. But yeah, I got the brushless one because I want to see can you get a decent brushless truck for $100? Maybe. Probably not. But we're gonna find out.
I don't know. I feel for so far with that, especially with the 144001.
Yeah.
That's $100 well spent.
Oh yeah, that thing
Absolutely,
is super
that
sick.
thing is fun.
The thing is super sick. If you haven't checked out the video of the WL Toys 144001, we had an absolute blast with that thing. The most fun we've had for under $100 and with an RC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I ended up having to epoxy the rear diff. Well, I mean, we weren't nice to it. We were out
No.
ripping wheelies and sending it and flipping it, sending it over ramps. I epoxied the diff, rear diff's locked. It's still running good. Actually, we ended up giving it to my daughter to run around with and have something to play with when we're out. She's getting into it, having fun with it. So
Oh yeah.
why not give her something decent to start out with that hopefully should last a little while.
You see, like, I read all the comments and I try and respond to everyone's comments on the videos too. And people were saying, oh, like, I converted my WL Toys 144001 to brushless, and the thing does like 60 mile an hour now. I'm like, holy moly! I could totally see it. We did 30 with just the stock setup, no modifications at all.
Yeah.
You could tune the wheels and you could tune the suspension and maybe even break in the motor and certainly get over 30 mile an hour with that thing stock out of the box and not spending a lick more money on it.
But if you're still using the stock batteries and doing 60 mile an hour with a brushless system, then you're only getting 2 shots at that run anyway. So.
And Jeff C, RC Addicts Garage sent me a video of a guy that had one, and his did what was that? What did his do, Jeff? Like 70 something?
70 something.
Freaking wild on 2S.
Yeah.
On 2S, or was it 3S? I can't remember, but not a whole lot of voltage. Not a whole lot of voltage at all. Let's see. I just realized I broke the bolt in the wheelie bar on the Kaiju last week when we were running, LOL. Yeah, dude, you sent that thing pretty hard. If you have not seen the video, the last video that we uploaded where Ethan and I got invited to a racetrack, Jody was there, Flying Fortress RC was there, and he brought his Kaiju and was just hammering that thing around the track. I got some pretty cool footage of it, and all the Kaiju footage is in the first like 2 minutes of the video. So if you have a really low attention span, check it out.
Jeff's in the house said, "Hey guys, glad to see you got a couple of low-C short course trucks. Can't wait to have come to the track."
Yeah.
We are really looking forward.
Yeah. We're looking forward to that as well, man, for sure.
You guys hooked me fast, and getting my butt kicked the way that I didn't help either. So I might have went out and went a little overboard, but thanks guys. Honestly, I'm happy with what I bought and
Jeff, you're releasing some secrets here. We haven't told anybody about those purchases yet. So let's keep that on the DL.
Well, we did kind of put it on Instagram.
Yeah, whatever.
And everything else, but it's okay.
That could have just been a picture. You don't know. Probably not. We will see. WL Toys do pretty good. Yeah, for sure. Check the Abysma ATC. It's really cheap, but it's brushed for 109 pounds. That's got to be what, like $130, $140 US?
Like that.
I don't know that we can get those over here, dude, but I'm pretty sure Abysma is the same as Red Cat. I'm pretty sure those chassis are the same. So if it is, and the Abysma is the 1/10 scale touring car, I have it. I own it already. And yes, it's awesome.
Jessica said that's awesome. Your daughter's into RCs. You share them. Actually, Hallie let my daughter drive the Outcast 8S the second night he had it. Like, if anybody else has a kid under the age of 12, letting them drive one, show that video. I think I got We got the youngest kid to drive one yet,
Yeah, she did great.
and she did. She's done awesome. She's actually driven the two-stroke Baja, the Outcast 8S. Actually, a couple of other ones that no kid that really hasn't ever messed with them should be driving, and she has done awesome.
Yep.
She went out to a different track we did a couple of decent clean laps, hit the jump, did great. I look forward to more of it, honestly.
Yeah, it's good. It's cool. It's cool to see. It's I'm very grateful that I was able to give her some of her first RC experiences.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
for me as well. It's I guess you started with me and get to push it off onto my kid as well.
I just wish WL
And
Toys Nuno. I just wish WL Toys were 110. Those are pretty good for the price. WL Toys does make some 10th scale vehicles. The 10428 is actually a looks really cool. I'd like to get one, but I haven't. I have the 12428, which is the 12th scale version of the same truck. And I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think all the things I don't like about I think all the things I don't like about it are because it's 12th scale. If it was 10th scale, I think it'd be a really cool platform.
and
Um,
that always that's like buying shoes and pants though too. Like a size 9 is different sizes and different brands. And
sure.
you got the same way with 10 scale. A lot of companies think
Hmm.
certain sizes are bigger than what other ones or smaller than what other ones are. We have 3 10 scale vehicles sitting in this room, and not any one of them are close to being the same.
Edwin says, "I know it is 10 scale garage. That's me. But I purchased I can't pronounce that. 112 scale high speed 60-kilometer four wheel drive off road RC car 2.4 gigahertz brushless remote control monster truck for about 130 for my first truck, running 2S. Right on. Uh, that's awesome. I assume that this was some time ago and it's still running, meaning that it's pretty durable. Although maybe you don't send it very hard. Who knows? 104 on 2 or 3S. What does 104 on 2 or 3S, Jessica?
Ooh,
Certainly not anything that I own.
no kidding.
Not sure, but it was 104. It had been altered a lot. I'm assuming maybe a 144001. Is that what we're talking about?
Sure, that
I know.
wasn't kilometers.
Yeah, that's pretty quick. Oops, my bad. LOL. Oh, it's all good. It's all
As
good,
you
man.
guys know, it's
It's all
all
good.
good, guys.
Don't worry about it.
If we didn't want people to know, there wouldn't have been pictures and stuff put out there.
Yeah. Funny story. I have a really funny story about getting these trucks that I'm gonna save for another video. So stay tuned because the story about getting these trucks is enough to make you pull your hair out. But we'll save that for another video. Let's see. Just texted you a pic. Wheelie
Oh,
bar. It's
I did
all
get that.
whacked. Bummer, dude. Right on.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's.
Is it smashed?
Nah, it's not too
Oh,
bad.
that's
You
not bad.
can
I've seen
pop it
worse.
back into place and add a screw.
Oh yeah.
I've done worse and
I've
fixed
done. Oh
worse
yeah.
with epoxy.
Jody, that's not so bad, dude.
Nah, but it is whacked out.
Yeah.
But you didn't really wreck that too much. That really had to have been coming from hitting on that wheelie bar.
I don't even think I drove it. I don't even think he let me drive it. Did I drive it? I can't
I didn't
remember.
drive anybody's stuff that day. I wasn't
Mm.
willing to break anybody else's stuff but his.
Yeah, well, it happens. 9125 says 10th, but it's 12th. Yeah, the truck that we just got, this little guy, I would not call that 10th scale. I would say that that's 12th scale. But it's not bad. Literal 1966. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
If you come in on this side and hold this one comparable from
Oh yeah, and to compare,
wheelbase to wheelbase.
this is a
Yeah.
legitimate 10th scale here. Boom. Let's see. Loam, what's up, boys? What's going on, dude? Happy Wednesday. We're all done wrenching. Now we're just drinking beers. Adult beverages. Excuse me. Adult beverages. Yes, upgraded as well, says Edwin. Awesome. That's good to hear, man. I haven't lost faith yet. Um, let's see. Jessica, yes. Oh, we're talking about the 144001. 222 kilometers or something like that. Yeah, that's quick. That is freaking booking. Imagine, because I'm assuming that those had 14th scale wheels on it. Those wheels are like this big. Imagine how many RPMs those wheels have to do to go 100 mile an hour. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Edwin, thanks.
He subscribed to her. No,
Jody, no, you just drove the Grasshopper and Mad Van. Yeah, the Mad Van.
I wish the Mad Van was a little bigger. That thing is
yeah,
cool.
The Mad Van.
That thing is cool.
Yeah, if the Mad Van was bigger, that'd be super cool. Got some great footage with it. Got some awesome footage with it. But Jody, I'm glad you own a Mad Van and I do not. And I'm glad you let me play with your toys. I appreciate it very much, very much. If you haven't checked out the video of us at the racetrack, there's some awesome Mad Van footage in it. Awesome Mad Van footage, which is actually like some of the only driving that I'm actually doing in that whole video. Very little of me driving in that video, which is good because the bit that I do drive is absolutely embarrassing. Smoking adult cigarettes? No, not today. Not today. Right, altered. Bunch. I can't read that. Bro Rick? You guys are cool, man. You're cool, man.
My
Thank you.
mom tells me that every day.
Thank you. We're just nerdy RC dudes. That's all it goes. And I think a lot of current company, down here in the Hoodly Whatsits, I think they're a lot of nerdy RC dudes as well. The 10th scale squad, for sure.
So is there anything else that you guys might like to see that you don't feel like we've done?
Yeah, is there anything specific you want to see? We're going to have some drifting coming up. We're going to have some cheap budget brushless shenanigans coming up. We're gonna go back to the racetrack for sure, and actually do some racing.
I'll do some more flying soon too. I did buy an airplane I'd like to fly, I suppose.
Yeah. And like I said, I've got 3 vehicles in the mail. 3 vehicles in the mail, and it's about to be 4. Everyone guess what vehicle number 4 is going to be in the comments. And if anybody guesses it before we end the live stream, I will send you a 10th Scale Garage sticker. It's cool, though. I'm excited. Did I show you? I showed you. Yeah.
Yes.
That thing is going to be cool.
Yes.
But yeah, so if you have any questions or anything, now is the time. What?
I didn't. No, sorry. I didn't mean to tap you. No,
Ethan is doing things to me under this table right now.
No,
Traxxas Haas. Edwin. No, it is not the Traxxas Haas.
No.
But you're kind of close. You're kind of close. If all goes as planned next weekend, I'll have both slashes, the Associated Pro SC and the Red Cat Blackout Pro.
Oh, man. I hope to beat all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Bring your A game, Jody, because we're going to show up with totally stock vehicles and just absolutely dominate. It's going to be embarrassing. I'll bet.
Let's see. Chopper?
Chopper? I did not buy a chopper. Baja Ray. Ooh. Did not buy a Baja Ray.
That was actually a really tough call for me.
Yeah.
I almost bought that instead of what I did get.
I was that close to a Baja Ray. That close.
Oh, you were much further away than me.
Hi. What are the 3 in the mail? What are the 3 in the mail? Coldy Rit? Oh boy, what is that?
I
don't know.
Sorry, I missed it. Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry I messed up that name, but thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the 10 Skill Squad. The three in the mail. So one of them is the Kyosho Phaser Mark II AMG Mercedes. The other one in the mail is I don't want to give them away. I don't want to give them away because they're pretty cool. But they are one of them is like a super budget. Hey, this thing has got really good reviews. Is it really that good, or is it just all hype? We're gonna get down to the bottom of it. And the other one is something that I've wanted to get into for a long time, and I haven't, but I'm going to. And it's going to be super duper fun, and I'm sure you all are going to like it as well. I think it's going to be a universally like, wow, that thing is cool video. So I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on that secret.
I'm jumping ahead here. Michael Hubert, he already has a UDR.
Oh yes, I do already own a UDR. I do.
Broderick says top speed run. I would actually, I do want to do a video of top speed runs. I would actually like to be able to go out and take 8, 10, 12 of our vehicles and just go actually see what they do. Not in necessarily anything that's supposed to be fast, but just see what a lot of them do. Our issue is kind of where we live. We don't have the best of space for true speed runs. We can knock out a couple runs and hope for the best, but a true spot for us, we haven't found anything that I think to make a good video doing top speed runs yet.
I think we just need to run it down the highway, like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Actually woke up the other day not feeling so good and fell into a channel that specifically goes out and does first person chasing cops and trying to get them to pull him over. He's been busted a couple times.
That's wild.
Actually pretty funny.
Let's see. Someone had a really, really good guess. The felony. No, it's not the felony, unfortunately.
It's Jessica's guess, by the way.
It's Jessica's guess?
She has just guessed like two or three good things so far, and I'm about to send her a sticker just because of her comments.
FPV a car jumping through a ring of fire. Believe it or not, you're actually kind of on the right track with that.
That's the second FPV she said.
Yeah, that's all right. Jessica, you're not allowed to guess anymore. Arma Mojave. No, but I want to get the Mojave. And I'm pretty sure that the Mojave will be a future vehicle.
Nuno asked, do you guys do crawling? Yes, we
absolutely do crawling. Yeah. If you are into crawling, I've got a 5th scale Red Cat clawback, a gigungous, huge RC crawler. I got a video on that on my channel. Just Google 10 scale garage Red Cat clawback. I have a brushless Vitera Ascender, which is a boatload of fun. I've got a Traxxas TRX4. I've got a Red Cat Everest 10 that is a rock bouncer. Like totally, it's pretty much all aftermarket at this point. And then I have a Red Cat Gen 7 Pro as well. That's got a really cool Jeep hard body on it. Super custom, all upgraded. Good times. I got videos on pretty much all of them.
Jessica said I use highway early or late. Actually,
Raminator.
Funny story about our highway is at one point in time, I don't know where it is, it was ranked the 6th deadliest highway in the United States in our section between Toledo, Ohio, and Fort Wayne,
Indiana.
And that's at all times. So
yeah,
our good chunk of highway is probably the worst section of highway to ever try to do it on.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Darn it. Jeff said Arma Mojave. Oh, you said that already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll probably get an Arma Mojave. I'm hoping by the end of the year I'll have one.
Edwin, have a good night, by the way.
Oh, later, Edwin. See ya. Thanks for hanging out.
Jeff says you're getting a grasshopper.
I'm not getting a grasshopper, man. Sorry.
Cool. I have a TX4 Sport and a Venture.
Oh, right on. Sweet. Yeah, if I had to do it again, if I had to buy another TRX4, it'd be a Sport. Don't waste your money on the big, bad TRX4. Because it's big and bad and it's complicated. And, yeah, certainly not a huge fan of it, but whatever. That's cool.
A Raminator, God, as much as I'd love something like that, that thing alone supersedes my entire RC lot.
Not a Raminator.
And that's
Sorry,
it.
Anthony.
I'm not the biggest fan of that, honestly. I think the size is great. It's cool what it is, but I
Anthony,
personally wouldn't own one.
Anthony, I think you should get a Raminator. Like, the Raminator is pretty much you embodied in an RC. Like, if that thing was like, if it wasn't a Raminator, if it was like a Chevy or if it was like a Chevy Silverado, like, it might as well just
Yeah.
say, like, it might as well just say RC show off
If
on
it
the
was
side.
like the Metal Militia Chevy
Yeah.
Avalanche, you would have had one
Oh,
already.
for sure. Yeah, yeah. But that is you. It's big, it's gigungous, it's super loud, it gives no Fs, right?
No.
Like that is you embodied. So I think you should get one.
Nino says,
And then I'll be over to play with it. For
Nino
sure.
says, is it a laser knot? No, I looked at that one too, though,
Nope.
but that wasn't up my style of
Nope.
what I was searching for at the time.
Nope, not a laser knot.
Those things do look cool, but I think it's a quick push out of what the rock racing thing is starting to get popular on. But
Yeah.
it's a beast, no doubt, but not anything up my alley per
Yep.
se.
Not a laser knot. Anyway, guys, we've been at this for over an hour. We got some wrenching done. We took a look at a brand new RC that no one has seen or knows about on the channel yet. So thank you all. I hope you all enjoyed that little sneak peek. Yeah, and we got the what is it? The HPI. We got the HPI put back together with a fancy schmancy new motor. And yeah, it was good to hang out with all of you. I really enjoy it. And yeah, we're going to keep doing this every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So thank you all very much. We're almost to the weekend, man. We're over the hump. We are almost there. And it's a holiday weekend this weekend, so it's an extra long weekend. So please, please, please let me know what you're going to be up to this weekend, what you're going to be breaking, Ethan, because he's definitely going to be breaking. Moon Managees. Anyway, thanks for subscribing, dude.
I hope the
Glad
only
you're
thing
here.
I'm breaking this weekend is beer tabs.
Yeah. I'm going to run the Outcast 8S this weekend. I'm excited about that. Among other things. So, yeah, later, everybody. Glad you were here. Glad you could hang out. And we will see you this weekend. And then we will be coming to you live next Wednesday as well. And probably some other times in between then. Make sure that you check us out on social media. I am 10 Scale Garage on Instagram. Heisman Davis, thanks for subbing, dude. Welcome to the 10 Scale Squad. And if you want to get in touch with Ethan, he is King Wally on Instagram and
Wally RC.
King Wally RC on Instagram, and he also runs our Facebook. So if you follow 10 Scale Garage on Facebook, you can get in touch with Ethan.
And if you need to get in touch with him and you don't use Instagram, just forward me the information. I will get it to him as soon as possible.
Call me, maybe. Let's do it. Let's have a nice chat on the telephone. We could FaceTime. We could do whatever we want because it's the internet and we're adults. We are all consenting adults. Have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you before then, but I'm sure I will. We got some cool stuff coming up. So you're going to want to stick around. All right, guys. Until next time, we love you. And we will see you very, very